Sometimes we all need help in our lives and especially on our business journey. But helping doesn't just stop at you. Find out how to help your customers with their own pain points and market and grow your business in a cost-effective way on this episode
on This Week in Marketing. Hey everyone, I'm Darren Lake and welcome to This Week in Marketing, another podcast by Metigy. Each episode, we answer questions or talk about one specific idea to help you market and operate your small to medium enterprise better. And we do that by making them easy to digest, short, and concise, because we've all got a business to run. We've got our friends Kevin and George from the B2B Playbook podcast to take over the next few episodes. Kevin Chen and George Koudenaris are a unique team. They are both ex-lawyers turned digital marketing wizards. And with over 10 years of experience between them, their main objective is to help business owners with proven, detailed strategies to drive demand and grow. Their podcast is the holy grail playbook that any business owner or marketer can use, no matter how early or advanced they are in their marketing journey. Make sure you go and check it out anywhere you can get podcasts or the show notes description. This is part 3 of 5 in a mini-series takeover by the B2B podcast. In this episode, you'll learn 1, how to understand your dream customers on a deep level, 2, how to be authentically helpful to your dream customers and clients, and 3, how to create content from the perspective of helping first. Enough from me, let's get into the convo with Kev and George.
You know, Kev, at the moment, my LinkedIn inbox is absolutely flooded. And it's flooded with people that I actually don't really want to talk to because they're people who are adding me. And the first thing that they do is they try and sell to me. So I don't know if people watching, listening have had this experience, but you have someone add you, then they inbox you straight away, slide into your DMs, and they're trying to sell you straight away. And Kev, there's a really good reason that I don't respond to it. And it's because I don't trust them.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, if we go back a couple of years, let's say circa 2010, and you go on any website, the equivalent of that is basically banner ads everywhere. And nobody ever clicks on a banner ad, not that I know of. No one really goes in and says, that banner ad has convinced me to buy this suitcase for $1,000 off the internet. And it doesn't look legit at all. So, I mean, it's just a modern day version of that, isn't it? When there's no trust, it doesn't look legitimate, and it's an online experience that you don't really know anything about that person that's added you on LinkedIn, and it's difficult to get that sense in that first interaction, that first message. You're not going to buy it, are you?
No, I'm not. Kev, so people don't go that same road of being the creepy LinkedIn DM guy or girl. We have 2 guiding words for people, and it's actually the second stage of our framework, and it's called Be Helpful. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what being helpful is?
And that's a really good point that you touched on there, George, leaning on your expertise to help them. It doesn't have to be a completely unrelated relationship between your content and what you're trying to communicate to your audience. You do have a product or service that you want to tell them about because you think it will add value to their lives, whether that's their careers or their work or their personal lives. And so your content should lean on your expertise, but at the end of the day, it has to be genuinely helpful content to your dream customers, for them to actually care, for them to get some value out of it, and for you to ultimately be helpful in your content.
Right, and being helpful is a terrific mindset because out of that 100% of potential customers out there, it's really important for people to realize that there might only be 3% who are actually in the market for your services right now. And the people competing for those are the ones who are looking to slide right into their DMs. There's a lot of competition. It can be very expensive and it can be difficult to win them over, particularly when you haven't spent the time building that trust earlier on. So we greatly encourage people to look at the other 97% of the market who might not need you right now, but are experiencing problems that you can actually go and help them with, and identify what it is that they need help with, and then share your expertise to get over those problems.
That's right. And basically focusing on the other 97% to start building your funnel so that when you do need them to convert, then you have a relationship of trust with them already. You have been helpful. You have been genuinely adding value to their lives and in essence being helpful in your content.
That's right. I mean, we want our customers to come to us when they're ready to buy. And at that point, they're not even comparing us to the competitors out there in the market because we won them over so much earlier in their journey. We were there for them when they needed us, not just when we needed them.
From Metigy, you've listened to This Week in Marketing. Again, I'm Darren, and Metigy hopes we helped you find more insights and tips into your business. To find out more about Metigy and get a listener-exclusive 3-month free trial, visit us at metigy.com/podcast. And while you're there, go and check out some more episodes. If you like what you heard, please share a link to another business owner or marketer who you think could get something from this. Also, to help us out, it would be great if you left a 5-star review on your favorite podcast app. Last, never miss another episode by following or subscribing to us on your favorite podcast player. See you on next episode.
Metigy.